Hello and welcome back to High Fever, your Indiana Fever basketball podcast. I'm your host, Josh Barcenas. 96-69 Chicago Sky come to Gamebridge and smoke your Indiana Fever by 27. This is one of those where I'm not even sure if I can provide some, useful criticisms. This is just this was a disaster. We haven't seen this in so long. I was just thinking about this, man, we haven't seen this Indiana Fever team in a long, long time. Um, yeah, Aaliyah Boston 6 points, and Alyssa Smith was our high scorer with 16. That's not going to get it done. Kalia Copper went absolutely insane on our defense. 9 of 13 from the field, 25 points. Yeah, just an absolute killing, a demolishing. This game was over. I mean, really, honestly, the first quarter was kind of over. The Fever, they scored 9 points, and you just kind of knew. You felt it. I watched the game because, look, they got that exciting win over the Wings. The last came out, and I was like, okay, maybe down the stretch they're going to be able to, pull a couple of these wins out. It felt like they were gaining momentum. This is not the same team that started the season, and then they go and do this. They go and they destroy it. They go and they absolutely get waxed on their home court, one of the last games of the season. This just sucks because it's going to leave a bad taste in the players' mouths, especially if the last two games don't go very well. It just sucks. We saw Zowie B minutes really early. Caldwell minutes were really early. Grace Berger played 29 minutes. It felt, definitely towards the end, it was kind of okay, just kind of, run it out type of situation. But man, this was bad. This was really, really bad. All aspects, defense, offense. It looked like they were frustrated. They were tired. It's been a long season. Lexi Hall out. I guess we'll talk about this because look, there's just nothing to talk about with this game. It was terrible. This is by far one of the worst performances, definitely as of recently, and then certainly as of the whole season. So this was just bad. Let's talk about the Chrissy Wallace injury. So I saw her go down she didn't even go down. That's the thing. In that Dallas game, I'm watching the game live. It's this non-contact kind of bump knee sitch where she kind of just puts it down and she comes up wrong. Tried to walk it off, tried to run it off, and she kind of walked to the trainer and just shook her head and went straight to the locker room. She's done for the year, for sure. That sucks, definitely, to have that, on the team, to not have her, you know what I mean? But unfortunately, that's just kind of what it is, and so the Fever are gonna have to figure out how to navigate without definitely one of their leaders on the team. But 12-26 on the season. Look, the season is kind of figuring out how I imagined. But yeah, two more games, one versus the Sun Friday and then Sunday. It's going to be interesting down the stretch just to kind of see, what they put together. Chrissy Sides, I think, is not the type to just kind of throw in the towel, put Aaliyah out there for 8 minutes. But look, the injury bug is coming to bite really hard right now. And, maybe it is time to consider just dropping the minutes. I haven't seen that yet. Just watching it and also looking at the stats and stuff, I just haven't seen him. So I guess we're just going to have to kind of wait and see. But, yeah, tough game, really bad game. Really one of the worst Fever losses this season. But they go on the road, and then their last game is versus the Lynx at home. So let's see if they can pick it up.